We're here in Laurel, Delaware, touring a bit of a fixer-upper that's behind us. Nice shade of black. Some interesting window treatments and not too much of a welcoming sign. So Tara, are we at the right place? Do you think this is the right address? I just feel like this isn't the usual homes that we tour. Are you sure? Should we go inside or should we leave?
Hey girls, I've been expecting you.
Oh my gosh. I don't think we should go in. Do you think we should go in? Should we? We'll just check it out, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? All right, Scott, we're in one of the rooms in the haunted house. It looks a little different in the daytime. I've got to let you know. You got to come check it out at night this weekend. But talk about all the rooms are put together by volunteers.
Well, all of us are volunteers, yes. And Maxine's probably the most experienced person we have. And this is her room that she's done. It's different every single year. It's not even close to this other years.
Oh, wow.
It's a new idea every year, and she's excited. She loves it.
So the theme this year that Maxine has going on is something to do with babies?
Yeah, something to do with babies.
Creepy babies.
I don't know what you would even call it, but...
We've got a spider with baby feet on them and a baby head, and it's going to drop down. So some things as you walk through the house, there's going to be movement, maybe not even by people.
Most of it's people.
Most of it's people.
We have a few things. We have no automation as far as props go. It's all human beings, or zombies, or werewolves, or whatever. But it's people with blood pumping through their veins. So yeah, it's a little more real that way.
Yeah, but each room is set up differently.
Yep.
And sometimes people have an idea in their head or a theme, and they just kind of run with it.
Sure. Yeah.
How soon do they start working on something like this?
Well, they start working around mid-September. I start working on the place in August because I break down all the rooms, take everything out, and so they have a clean slate when they come in. Okay. And I created modular walls probably 7 or 8 years ago.
Now, what is that for those?
So it's just a wall. It's 4 feet by 8 feet, and we can move it from room to room. And we've got multiple, so we can change the whole structure of a room, in minutes.
All the props and I mean, they're set up by them. It's their vision brought to life in here.
Yeah, we have a whole warehouse full of things. I think everything in here is donated to us.
Wow.
And it's gross and
yeah. It's gross. Very creepy.
Yeah.
Very eerie. And you're walking through here, and it's pretty pitch black, other than some lights, right?
Well, and it's daytime. So,
yeah, it's daytime right now, right?
So we use a lot of black lights, a lot of strobe lights. You should be ambulatory if you want to come through here, because there's a lot of stairs. The stairs right here are very steep, and they're very narrow. So we have a strong rail and everything. We haven't had anybody fall down them. Yeah. But
like you said, the floor is uneven. There's random steps.
Yep.
So you need to be able to keep your eyes open, be able to move through it.
Sure. Yes.
On your own.
Yep.
For the most part, other than that kid that's going to be carried, but.
Right. But we've gone through here. There's tripping hazards, but we try to avoid them or remedy them. So.
And if you do trip, that makes for your friends to have a good laugh.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
You bring the laughs on yourself, I think,
That's right.
at some points. Well, this is pretty cool. I love the creativity. I love that it's something different year after year, and I love that the same volunteers are like, give me a room. I want to come back and do it again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Maxine's got a sick mind. So, yeah,
she's retired now, so she comes up with this stuff all the time now.
Every year, hey, here's what I want to do. I'm like, Lord, okay, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. That's awesome. I'm here with Scott Allen. He's one of the board members of the Cemetery House in Laurel. Scott, take us back to when this first started over 3 decades ago.
Well, it started with the Laurel Volunteer Fire Department ran it. And I'm not sure we even owned the house at that time. I think we bought it maybe from them. I wasn't here then, so I've been here for 17 years, 17 or 18 years. But yeah, we ended up owning it. We own all the property. We actually own the fields over here, and we lease them out to a local farmer. So yeah, it started back then. It was a little silly when we first got involved. You know, they would ride the wagon by people, you know, with a pot, you know, making witch's brew, and there's nothing scary whatsoever. And my brother Mike Allen got involved with it, and he was asked to be involved to come up with things that would scare people, and so he started that. And then we moved it all into the house, and actually the fire department was in the house also, because I heard a lot of stories about those guys, and I won't get into it. But it gradually started getting more and more scary and bigger, and since I've been involved, you know, when I first started working here or volunteering here, if we had 500 people in a night, it was a massive night. Now we're looking 1,500, 1,600 people on some nights, and we just don't even know what to do with them. And so we might look like we know what we're doing, but I'm pretty sure we don't. We're winging it every night.
Yeah, but it's grown year after year.
Oh yeah, it has. It has. A lot of word of mouth also. Right. You know, people get on Facebook, and I'll create events, and they'll go on. You know, I'm going, and then somebody else says I'm going with you, and that's really grown a lot.
Yeah. So social media is great for something like this.
Yeah. I mean, we had our own website, and I had like a weather widget on it and stuff, so people would look at the weather and stuff like that. It really had no impact whatsoever. So we got rid of it, stopped paying for the URL. And you know, primarily, you know, it's the marketing that WBOC does for us, and then the word of mouth has been huge. We sell T-shirts and sweatshirts and hats at our cost. We make no money on them, and it's just so, you know, people wear them around, so I'll ask them, you know, where that is.
Oh, very cool.
So, yeah.
Now you've been involved for, you know, 17, 18 years. What are you seeing? Like, I mean, I remember as a kid, you'd come here after the Friday night football game, right? And that was a big thing to do year after year. But are you seeing kind of the generational things starting to come back?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I see people that used to come here as kids, bringing their kids and grandkids, and it's pretty cool. You know, we're only $10, so if you've got a family of 5 or 6, you can bring everybody, and it's still affordable. Yeah. And you can get your dinner here. I mean, we've got a great concession stand. You know, burgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, sausages, nachos, fries. I mean, we've had people just come for dinner and leave. Yeah.
Well, we love that. But you can make a whole night out of it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, bring the whole family, come check it out. What are the age ranges that you would say would be good to come check out the cemeteries?
It depends. When it comes to little kids, it depends on the little kids. Some of them are just stone-faced going through here. Nothing bothers them. And some of them you won't get them through the front gate.
That'd be me. I'd be with those kids, though.
I had to walk through with a young girl Friday night and her mother, because she wouldn't go if I didn't go with her.
You had to go.
I had to go. I've done that many times.
Oh, that's so sweet, though.
And then we had, actually, my cousin's granddaughter didn't want to go through. And her younger daughter, or granddaughter, did go through and came out, and then all of them went through again. And then she came back Saturday night and went through twice.
Oh, wow.
And so, you know, pretty proud of her, because she was terrified, and then she
loved it.
Now she loves it, yeah.
And that's probably what a lot of people are experiencing, right? They come probably year after year, because it is a little different, right? There are different things going on. There's changes each year.
Oh, I ask almost, not everybody, I ask a lot of people, have you been here before? And almost all of them say yes, we've been here before. And then some crowds, it'll be 5 people, 1 or 2 of them haven't been here before, and they've heard a lot about it and they wanted to come through, and they all have a good time. I've not had one person tell me that, you know, it wasn't just a great time.
Yeah. All right, Scott, volunteers are such a big part in making this event happen every October. Talk about that a little bit.
It's all of it. There's a lot of haunted houses that spend a lot of money on decorations and automation and things like that, but what makes us is our volunteers. We have anywhere between 50 and 70 volunteers every night. Wow. And the amount of volunteers, and we have a lot of very experienced ones as well, but even inexperienced ones within an hour have figured it out, and I tell them that I'm gonna try different things until something works, and if nothing works, just keep trying, because you're here. You know, the more people that we can have in you know, in the field or in the house or in the tunnels, then the better we're going to be.
Yeah. So volunteering, there's many different things.
There is. I mean, we've got security, which I do that too. Me and Robert Short are pretty much the head of the security, and the two of us kind of run this whole thing. As far as at the time of the event together, we got some other people that Maxine Lynch and Jerry Lynch and Mike Allen and other people that are involved with getting it ready. But those guys are actors also. Yeah. So the security, we could always use more security people. Yeah. And as far as actors, you don't need to know what you're doing. Yeah. We've had people their first night out here have done a great job. I had one little girl a few years ago. Mike and I were actors at the time, so this is at least 10 years ago. We made ourselves up, and we had like movie prosthetics on our faces, and we looked absolutely scary. And people walked right by us, and this little teeny girl jumped out and scared grown men. And you just never know what's going to work. Right, what's going to work for different people, right? Yeah, yep. So volunteers, that's something that you could use every year. So even if people are interested, come on out. The more the merrier, absolutely. Come on out next year. How can they get in contact with you to do that? Well, go through our Facebook page, which is, it's Cemetery House. There's no A's in cemetery, so it's Cemetery House, all one word, on Facebook. Message us, and we'll let you know when to be here. And people should know nobody can touch you. You can't touch anybody. So it's generally a safe environment. Right. Just come have a good time. Yeah. So Scott, if people are looking into doing this Friday or Saturday night coming up, what's the first step? They would park at the Laurel Volunteer Fire Department. We have a full staff over there telling you where to park and making sure that you can get back out after it's over or after you're done. They will escort you onto it's a hay wagon pulled by a tractor. It will come around this cemetery. Okay. Which is why it's called Cemetery House. And are there creepy things in the cemetery? No. Okay. No. So it's just a ride through the cemetery. Yeah, we don't disrespect our tenants. No. Yeah. So then you'll go to the ticket booth and get your, it's a wristband. Okay. Get your wristband. We're Independent Order of Odd Fellows Charity Lodge here in Laurel, Charity Lodge number 27, and they're like, we need to raise our prices. Everybody is more expensive than us, and I'm like, no, we can't do that. We'll be $10 as long as I'm here. Because it's affordable, right? It is. And it's fun family entertainment. Exactly. And then just get in line. The lines, last weekend were not more than 20 minutes. We tend to run people pretty fast, and we've changed the way that we've done things over the years to be able to facilitate these numbers, which we never thought we'd get to. So once you go through the gate, you'll go through the outdoor maze. We've got a lot of actors maze? In there. It used to be a corn maze, but then people threw corn cobs at each other. Oh, so now it's just a scary field. Now it's sorghum. And so there's going to be people out there. That's going to start your experience, that's where you start off, yeah. Okay. Yep. And once you get through the corn maze, we still call it corn maze. Yeah. You'll enter the tunnels, which literally go underground. And really? That's a lot of fun. I don't remember that from being in high school. I think it was just so dark, and I'm like behind the person, like asking them to show me. The tunnels are about 19 years old. Wow. Just before I moved back here was when they dug the tunnels. Okay. I saw them when they were brand new. Oh, cool. They're not new now. They're not new. No, they're filthy. Very creepy though. It adds to the eeriness. So you're through the tunnels. You come through the tunnels, you come back out, and then you enter the house. When you go to the house, they'll cut your wristband off, so it can't be used again. Okay. And then you go through the house. It's a 2-story house with about probably 9 or 10 different rooms. We used to have little skits and stuff. You can't do skits anymore, not with 1,600 people. Sure. So I tell everybody, do your best. Yeah. Just, so some like to decorate a lot, and some like to jump out and scare people a lot. And, the jump out and scare people has its place, and then the little goofy stuff also has its place. It's all entertainment. So, I mean, if you expect to be scared in every room, you're not going to be, but they're going to get you at some point. Do you ever walk through with like a video camera just to? I mean to, capture something? Yeah. I don't have time. So busy. Yeah, I don't have time. Maybe we need to send someone out. We'll send someone out to video record some scary faces. That would be great, right? Yeah. That'd be very cool, like Jimmy Fallon, like they do on the show. Like walk people through. We talked about putting like game cameras up. Yeah. And catch people, but we just never get around to it. Never get around to it. You're so busy. What is your favorite part? Like some of your favorite moments that you've seen or been involved in?
Something that was heartwarming, maybe something that was just funny?
Well, I mean, I enjoy it when people have a good time and are not crying.
Yeah. Oh, no.
We've had some tears this year already.
Oh,
and
no.
yeah, a little boy, he didn't want to go through. His dad carried him through the whole thing, and he wasn't little. I mean, he was probably 9 or 10, and he was bawling when he got out of there. So, you know, I didn't like to see that, because he'll never come back.
He'll never come back.
No.
He's scarred.
Yeah, but we got, you know, kids come running out at the end of it, come running across the yard screaming, and you know, there's nothing chasing them.
Yeah.
They're just having a good time. You know, as long as people are being safe and having fun and seeing this as, you know, just what it is. You're paying $10 for people to entertain you.
What do you think this means for this community, the town of Laurel, right? This has been here for over 3 decades, bringing in business, bringing in people, but
Right.
really like a staple here, especially during the Halloween season. What do you think this little gem means for the community? Because people come from all over.
Oh, they do. We had people from New Jersey last weekend, and Philadelphia, Baltimore, Annapolis. I didn't talk to anybody from the Eastern Shore of Virginia, but we usually have them. We got university, Salisbury University,
Yeah.
UMES sends.
Okay.
They have groups. It's usually sports clubs. We get the girls hockey team from Salisbury comes every year. Swim team from Salisbury comes. We have I guess it's Pop Warner team out of Dover. They bring all their boys, the whole team.
Couple
There's
school
like 4 or
buses,
5
yeah.
coaches. They bring they got their football jerseys on. They come every single year, and
wow.
it's just great to see them.
Yeah.
And they keep wanting to volunteer, but then I never hear from them.
Well, definitely have to come out and volunteer. But that's really cool, and the town has to be proud of something like that.
Yeah, I would think so. It's a nice thing. I mean, we raise. You figure, you know, $10 a person.
Yeah.
We raise, or we have over 7,000 people in 6
Right.
nights. You know, that's $70,000 that can go
Yeah.
back out. And
That's awesome.
You know, we made so much last year. We're still trying to get rid of it all.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if you've got a charity, you know, missions trip, anything like that, contact us. You can find our PO. I don't know what the PO box is, but it's in Laurel, Delaware. You know, send us a letter, a request. You know, to help out with your mission trip.
Is that where the funds go? I was going to ask you.
Scholarships for high school seniors, missions trips. You know, the local library always needs support, or the Boy Scouts.
Okay.
They help us out a lot.
Yeah.
So
My brother used to be in the Boy Scouts, and they found out which night I was coming, and they would all yell my name in the fields, and it was like the scariest thing.
yeah.
I hated it every time.
Yes. Some of the kids were acting really scared. They get up to the gate, and I'm like, "What's your name?" And he said, "My name's Sarah." Sarah, and the red shirt's coming through. And I never say anything, but her stress level goes to 100.
There's never actually a radio on. That's
No.
so funny.
Oh no, there's a radio. I just don't push the button.
That's really awesome. All right, Scott, the final weekend is coming up. You guys are open for 3 weekends in October. Final one is coming up. Can you give me the wheres and the whens?
Absolutely, yeah. We start selling tickets at 7 o'clock. I don't start letting people in until it's dark enough to be scared. So it's usually about 7:15, 7:20 before I release people in. People start lining up over at the fire department around 6 just to get in early and beat the crowd. And it looks like a long line. Don't just drive away when you see a long line. We're going to move them very, very fast. You know, the faster they come, the faster we move them. And we've got, as you saw earlier, we've got four hay wagons with 4 tractors going all the time.
Shuttling people all night.
Just moving them in and moving them out.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we sell until 11 o'clock. If you get here at 11:05 and the tractors are still running, you get to see the show. So we like to let everybody go home because they're exhausted. But if you can get here before 11 o'clock, then we'll let you through.
So Friday, October 24th, Saturday, October 25th, final weekend.
Right.
Park over at the firehouse, and the shuttles will start around 7.
They'll start before 7.
Before 7, to get you over here by 7.
Yes.
To start purchasing your wristband, go through the haunted house, get your concessions after,
Right.
and scream, have a good time, bring the whole family out. Scott, thank you so much. This was great.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was fun.
I hope you have a very successful last weekend with all the victims.
Thank you.
The Cemetery House is open for its final weekend of the season, Friday, October 24th, and Saturday, October 25th, starting at 7 p.m. Check out their Facebook page for more info.